Call to order revised Business, Finance, and Justice Committee agenda, February 19th, 2026. The time is now 3 p.m. I'd like to ask Representative Lowe to please give the invocation.
Oh, Chairman. Dear Creator, thank you for this day. Thank you for bringing us all together. Lord, let us work together and do our tribal business, Lord. Be with all of our brave women and men serving our great country today, Lord. And as we depart today, let us all get home to our families safely, Lord. All these things I ask in your great name. Amen.
Next item on the agenda will be roll call. April Lindsey.
Sandra Golden. James Factor.
Here.
Robert Huff.
Present.
William Lowe.
Here.
Lucian Tiger.
Present.
There you got 5 present and 0 absent.
5 present, 0 absent, constitutes a quorum. All business conducted to be official. Next item on the agenda will be the approval of minutes from 1/22/26. Representative Factor has made a motion to approve the minutes. For a second. Second by Representative Huff. All in favor say aye.
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 All opposed, same sign. The motion passed. Next item on the agenda will be the order of business. TR 26-013, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Nalani Ching to serve as a district trial court judge for the Criminal Law Division of the District Trial Court of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor is Representative Factor.
Here, motion do pass. She's here to answer any questions as well.
Representative Factor made a motion for a due pass. Is there a second? Seconded by Representative Huff. Discussion. Representative Factor.
I could take a moment to thank Representative Factor for nominating my legislation. I'd like to do that. Thank you, sir.
Ms. Ching, is your microphone turned on?
Hope not.
Okay, thank you. Floor is yours, Ms. Ching.
I'm Nalani Ching. I'm not, I've been serving for the past year as a judge here for you all, and it's been an incredible experience. I'm very lucky to have served in this capacity, and so I thank you for that.
Thank you, Ms. Ching. Questions from the committee? Questions from council? Attendance? We have council online? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Roll call vote, please.
James Factor.
Yes.
Robert Huff. William Lowe.
Yes.
Sandra Golden.
Yes.
There you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. Ms. Ching, we would like to have you back at pre-agenda on the 28th at 9 a.m. Please. Thank you, ma'am. Next item on the agenda is NCA 26-030, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation to amend Article 7 of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation regarding Supreme Court justices. Sponsor is Representative Huff.
Motion do pass.
Representative Huff made a motion for due pass. Second by Representative Factor. Discussion. Representative Huff.
Yes, Chief, you want? Thank you, Representative Huff. Committee, Davey Hill, Principal Chief. Just wanted to add that here's a lot of times that during some of the cases that several Supreme Court judges recuse themselves, and you don't know if it's going to be 4, 6, where it's an even number. So we just want to make it put on a Constitution ballot to have it consistent of having 7 each, having 7 total judges at all time.
Thank you, Chief. Any other questions from the committee? Council? Council online? Thank you, Chief. Roll call. Representative Golden, I'm sorry, I did not see you. Representative Golden?
Yes, is this one of those, questions that we have to put, on a special election?
Yes, ma'am. When I spoke to Mr. Harjo from the election board, he said we still had time to add this on, but it'll be on the ballot. And again, it'll be the vote of the people if they want this or not.
So this is, the special election that's already been called for May?
Yes, it'll be added on to a special election.
Representative Barnett?
Thank you, Chairman. Does the Supreme Court not already have a process to put in place temporary justices?
Well, yes, but I don't know if they've actually been utilizing it. Because there's been several that's recused themselves, so they've just been going along with if there's 4, 5. But just to be, to me, to be personally consistent, I'd just like to leave it 7. But I haven't seen any special judges come up yet on the Supreme Court.
Okay, so they do already have a process in place.
Well, let me take that back. They do for the district. They can assign a district judge, but I don't think there's none on the Supreme Court.
And last question, did the Supreme Court review this and have input on this before it was put forth?
No.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, Representative Barnett. Any other questions? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Robert Huff,
Yes.
William Lowe,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes,
James Factor.
Yes.
Chair, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. Next item on the agenda, NCA 26-031. A law of the Muskogee Creek Nation to amend Article 9 of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation regarding special elections.
Motion to pass.
Representative Huff made a motion for a due pass.
Second.
Second by Representative Lowe. Discussion. Representative Huff.
Thank you, Chairman Huff. Chairman, committee, this is to allow, I know in the Constitution says any new amendments got to have a special election. But you know, the cost will be, it'll pretty much be kind of double. So if it's prior to any general election, if there's any new amendments to the Constitution, will be added, can be added on general election. Basically what this does. But if it's in within the 90 days, you're actually going to call special election. But if it's prior to that, we can place it on the general election instead of having a special election.
Representative Golden.
so, Chief, my understanding is, some of the problems that we've had in the past, we put some things on the general election that should not have. In other words, when we did that, it caused some problems.
Yeah.
And so this is gonna clear that up.
Yes, it should. Yes.
It should.
Yeah. It will if it's done correctly.
It should. So Mr. Williams helped.
Joe?
So the question is, yeah, so the issue that, about the prior constitutional amendments that were done with the general election, that's what Representative Barnett was referring to. Those that we have done in the past that way, we're going to ask the Supreme Court to decide if that was done legitimately or not. This would, going forward, address the concern to say, look, if we have an amendment before a general election, put it on the general election ballot without having the question of what to do to take it to a special election. So yeah, going forward, this will fix it.
Not gonna fix the ones in the past.
No, and for the ones in the past, we'll have to get the Supreme Court to give us a determination whether that was done appropriately or not. And we have an AG opinion from back 15 years ago, 20 years ago, that suggested that we could do that we could hold constitutional amendments by not a special election, but a general election. But that was never determined by the Supreme Court to be valid. So our hope is that the Supreme Court says, yeah, that's fine, and we can move forward.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Any other questions in committee? Council online? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Robert Huff,
Yes.
William Lowe,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
James Factor.
Yes.
Chair, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. At this time, I'd like to relinquish the chair to Vice Chair Lowe.
Vote, Chairman. Next item on the agenda, NCA 26-032, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation repealing MCNCA Title 16, subsection 2-103, entitled Evaluation Committee, sponsor Lucian Tiger III.
Make a motion for a due pass, please.
Representative Lucian Tiger III makes a motion for due pass. Second by Representative Huff. Discussion. Any discussion?
Thank you, Chairman. Chief Hill.
Thank you, Chairman. There was a law put in place back in 2011, 2012, 199, where it calls for a evaluation committee to review the salary of the chief, second chief, and we tried to basically just going to repeal it. If you read the law, it's not holding anyone accountable if one party or Supreme Court or district court, legislative, or executive do not participate. There's no one held accountable. So I think to repeal this and actually put a committee back in place to review it, or maybe a third party to get involved to review the salaries of the chief, legislative branch, just do it all at once. So it's basically just repealing this evaluation committee, so to speak.
Any other discussion? All right, Mado, Chief. Appreciate you, sir. Any other discussion? Last call. Any no more discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Lucian Tiger,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
James Factor,
Yes.
Robert Huff. Chair, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. NCA 26-032 passes. I'd like to relinquish the chair back to Chairman Lucian Tiger III.
Thank you, Chairman. Next item on the agenda is NCA 26-033, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending MCNCA Title 14, subsection 2-114, entitled Supplemental Crimes Act. Sponsors Representative Lowe.
Chairman, make a motion for due pass.
Representative Lowe made a motion for a due pass. Second by Representative Huff. Discussion. Representative Lowe.
Attorney General, please. Thank you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. I would like to address the legislation bill number 26033. This is an amendment of the Supplemental Crimes Act, which we reluctantly passed in the first place, and with some hesitation, we submit the amendment to this Supplemental Crimes Act. With this being said, it allows the nation to be able to use existing state law where there are gaps in our criminal code. The law, as it currently reads, has some limiting dates that we would like to see removed, so we may be able to continue using it with the ongoing efforts to address whatever laws within the state code we're using to make them our own. The following legislation is a perfect example of that. However, with these amendments, we would like to address our Supplemental Crimes Act so that we can continue to strengthen and update our code as we go forward and be able to charge appropriately where criminal violations have occurred.
Questions from Ms. Wisner? Thank you, Ms. Wisner. Roll call vote, please.
William Lowe,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
James Factor,
Yes.
Robert Huff.
Yes.
Terry, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. Next item on the agenda is NCA 26-034, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation, amending MCNCA Title 14, subsection 3-1304, entitled Persons Under the Influence of Alcohol or Other Intoxicating Substances or Combination thereof. Sponsors Representative Lowe.
Chairman, make a motion for due pass.
Representative Lowe made a motion for due pass. Is there a second? Second by Representative Factor. Discussion. Representative Lowe.
Attorney General again, please. So much.
Thank you, sir. And this is an example of how we are taking those laws that are used were from the Oklahoma Criminal Code and adopting it into our tribal code to be able to utilize. As it currently reads, the Muskogee Creek Nation Criminal Code does not allow any other charge of persons under the influence unless they are actually driving a vehicle. As we recognize, there are many situations where someone may be under the influence, sitting in the driver's seat, car keys in the ignition, and it may be running and they don't have it in drive. Or it may be in park and they're in the Walmart parking lot. This would be able to allow us to be able to charge without it being in the actual motion, if you will. And that is what we are taking from the Oklahoma Criminal Code and realizing that we have used it several times and making this a statutory requirement under the Muskogee Creek Nation Criminal Code.
Thank you, Ms. Wisner. Questions for Ms. Wisner? Thank you, Ms. Wisner. Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
William Lowe,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
James Factor,
Yes.
Robert Huff.
Yes.
Terry, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. Next item on the agenda is NCA 26-035, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation creating a new chapter entitled Non-Disclosure Agreements in MCNCA Title 31. Sponsors Representative Barnett.
Chair, sponsor asked me to postpone until next month.
Representative Factor made a motion to postpone until March's meeting. Is there a second? Second by Representative Huff. Discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
James Factor,
Yes.
Robert Huff,
Yes.
William Lowe,
Yes.
Sandra Golden.
Yes.
Terry, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. NCA 26-035 will be on March's agenda. Next item on the agenda is NCA 26-036, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending MCNCA Title 31, Chapter 2, entitled Homage to Deceased Officials. Sponsors Representative Osborne.
Chairman, the sponsor asked me to postpone this till next month.
Representative Huff has made a motion to postpone until next month, March's meeting, seconded by Representative Factor. Discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Robert Huff,
Yes.
William Lowe,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
James Factor.
Yes.
Terry, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
4 in favor, 0 against. That motion passed. NCA 26-036 is postponed until March's meeting. This time, I'd like to relinquish the chair to Vice Chairman Lowe.
Hello, Chair. Next item on the agenda, NCA 26-037, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending Article 5, Section 1, A and C of the Constitution of the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor is Representative Lucian Tiger III.
Make a motion for due pass.
Representative Lucian Tiger III makes a motion for due pass. Second by Representative Huff. Discussion. Is there any discussion?
Thank you, Chairman. What this do, this will, the legislation in September of 25 was passed for term limits for council. I felt that this probably should have been. Thank you. For that, I feel that this should have also been a part of that because, you know, we want everything to be consistent. If there's going to be term limits for council, currently there are no term limits for second chief. And, you know, we hear discussion quite often about why some of the other nations, such as Chickasaw Nation, Choctaw Nation, prosper so well. You know, Governor Anatubby, he's been the governor for 34, 36 years. Choctaw Nation, their chief file, he was on there late 20s to 30-year as well. So this is just something that I feel should have been tied in with the legislation that was passed by the previous council in the last session in September. It's basically, all it would do was increase the principal chief, regardless who he or she may be, would be 3 terms, 12 years. Doesn't have to be served consecutive. And it would also, second chief would have 3 terms, 12 years as well. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you, sir. Any other discussion? And hearing no other discussion, any discussion by the council representatives in attendance online? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Lucian Tiger,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
James Factor,
Yes.
Robert Huff.
Yes.
Chair, you got 4 in favor and 0 against.
In favor, 0 against. NCA 26-037 passes. I'd like to relinquish the chair back to Chairman Lucian Tiger III.
Thank you, Representative Lowe. Next item on the agenda is referred legislation. We have no referred legislation. Next item on the agenda will be other business. We have discussion, MNGE.
Sure.
Representative Huff.
Motion to go into executive session.
Representative Huff has made a motion to go into executive session.
If you're Creek citizens, you're allowed to stay.
Second. Seconded by Representative Lowe. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. We're in executive session at 3:21. Next item on the agenda will be announcements. Do we have any announcements from the committee? Council in attendance or online? Hearing none, entertain a motion to adjourn. Representative Factor made a motion to adjourn, second by Representative Huff. All in favor say aye. All opposed, same sign. I'd like to ask Representative Golden to please give the benediction. Meeting adjourned, 4:02.